Okay, this is a science experiment. I actually had a friend of mine share it with me who lives in Oklahoma City, and she was like, you have to try this. You have to show it to your kids. They'll love it. And I watched the video and I thought how fun it would be to try and do this here at home. And it's just with stuff that you have at home or what a lot of people might have at home. So I have this jar, and I filled it about 3/4 of the way up with water. I'm going to set that back down. It is a glass jar, so you're going to need to be careful. And in this glass, I just put 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. And this lesson has to do with the way that oil and water mix together, and also food coloring, which I didn't know until yesterday. It didn't occur to me that food coloring is actually water-based, which I was like, oh, well, if it's water-based, then it is going to mix with water, but not necessarily mix with oil. I'm going to move the camera down a little, so you may not necessarily be able to see all of my face. So in this glass, I'm going to put some food coloring. Now, I happen to be out of red food coloring at the moment, but I do have yellow, blue, and green. So I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put about 5 drops in here. So help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I don't know if you can see those. There they are, my drops. And notice how they've stayed together. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I have yellow. Now I'm going to put 5 of the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's see. Look, and there's the blue. Notice how they all stay together even when they mush up. They all stay in their own little ball. I just thought that was so interesting. Okay, I'm going to put 5 green. Well, it looks like my green is dried up. Perhaps we're not going to do green after all. Okay, but we do have red and yellow. I think I'll put some more in because I want it to have more. So let's put like 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and 3 more of the yellow. I'm going to have to buy more food coloring, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to be very careful with the food coloring because it can do some staining on your clothes or your fingers and stuff, and can be very hard to get out. So you might want to let mom and dad do that. Okay, so here are my little balls of color. Now this was the cool part. I watched her do this. Hang on just a second. Let me get a spoon. Okay. So she stirs up. She stirred these up. So you guys ready? I'm going to stir them up. Stir, stir. Stirring them all around. Okay. You want to see them? I don't know if you can see them very good. Look what happened to them. Look, it just made more. I just thought that was wild. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. This experiment is called fireworks. I'm going to move my jar a little closer. I'm going to take this oil with the color drops in it, and I'm going to put it into this water. Are you guys ready to see what happens? Okay, I'm going to pour it in. Look at it. And there go all my colors. Look. As soon as it hits the water. Now, as each one of those colors falls into the water. Look, do you see him coming down? Isn't that amazing? Now, because I have yellow and blue, it actually mixes together, and yellow and blue make green. I just thought, look how it's raining down. Can you see it? Isn't that awesome? I thought that was so cool. I'm going to go get my flashlight and see if that will help make it show up a little better. Oh, look. Look at it. I just think that is amazing. They look like fireworks falling out of the sky. So as each one, what happens is the oil starts to separate on top of the water, and it will stay on top of the water. Down here is the water, and then as those little beads of color float down, then it drops into the water and makes a firework. Now you can do this with any color. You can do it with fewer drops, you can do it with more drops, you can do it with a bigger jar, but just remember to have enough water so that you'll be able to see the fireworks rain down out of the oil. I hope you enjoyed this experiment. I thought it was so cool and fun, and mostly was something that we have in our own homes. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.